Friends, family, lovers, and enemies, my fellow champions of planet Earth. Thanks for stopping in and checking out this video, guys. It's been a couple weeks since I did my last stream. Felt like I owed you guys an update. So for anybody who actually cares, here I am giving you guys a little rundown of what's been going on. I have a 2v2 gameplay that I just played that I saved the replay for you guys to watch for some background. Hopefully I don't talk much longer than this. Try to keep it short and simple. I did jot down some notes because there was some things I wanted to cover. But yeah, bada bow. Anyways, I broke it down into 3 parts. The first part is just about my mental and what's been going on IRL. I wanted to start it off by saying do not feel bad for me. The last thing I want is anybody feeling bad for me. We all have our issues and problems, and we all deal with them differently. But yeah, Gma just got out of the hospital. She broke her second hip, so she's pretty immobile now that was her good hip. And anytime she gets up, me or my uncle pretty much have to be there to help her. But I honestly love having that responsibility and being there for her because she's been there for me my whole life and has done more things for me than I'll ever be able to repay her for. So I love that responsibility, but we pretty much are always on an on-call basis if she needs our help with something. Part of the reason why I haven't been streaming lately, but also really just haven't wanted to, so it goes hand in hand. Yeah, there's been a lot of health issues over the last couple years for me and the fam. Been to the hospital and rehab place more than I'd like to count. Hopefully we don't have to go back there for a while. And lately things have been really good though. The last about week or two, things have been pretty damn good. Very thankful. Hope things continue to go in the right direction. That's pretty much it for the first part, guys. Next part is going to be about streaming. Oh man, streaming ate me up and spit me out, guys. That's why I had to take a long break. I thought it was going to be an easy climb getting viewers and whatnot. When I first started the stream plans in 2011, 2012, or I had the idea to stream, things were a lot simple. There was way less people streaming. I feel like back then it would have been easy for me to gain a big following and whatnot. But nowadays things are just so different. Games have gotten worse. I'll talk more about that later. And time passed, and as every day that goes by, the competition gets steeper and steeper. Every day you're not streaming, you're falling behind. So, also I was constantly comparing and looking at numbers. It was driving me crazy. I was really jealous at times, and that did nothing good for me. I should have just been focused on having fun and making other people laugh. But like I said, I was too busy looking at numbers, letting that get the best of me. I also did have an ego and felt like I genuinely did deserve more viewers. Put in thousands of hours grinding Destiny, COD, Battlefield, probably before any of you guys even knew I was streaming. I had 2-3 viewers for hundreds and a couple thousands of hours, Beams remembers. And by the time I did get some traction, I wanted it just to keep going, man. Also try to be unique and make others laugh while also maintaining top tier gameplay. It's pretty much what I strive for as a streamer. I feel all the dead and boring seconds that go by when I'm just sitting there either not playing anything that's really too impressive. Like for example, Borderlands gameplay. It's all pretty much the same. Like it's not really impressive or anything like that. Everybody's just grinding their character, getting better equipment and guns and leveling up. So if I'm not talking, even just a commentary over what I'm doing, I do feel those dead seconds go by and it kind of eats me up. So maybe I should just not stream when times are like that and I don't feel like I'm bringing my best, and maybe I should. This is a lot of gray area. I'm really not sure, guys. Sure, some of you think I should, but I, at that same time, will feel like I shouldn't be because I'm not bringing the quality of content that I know I'm capable of. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really a talker, guys. I'm a thinker. I'm always in my head, and I don't really like small talk with anybody. I want to work on my commentary and my speech because they're great skills for a streamer and an entertainer, but sometimes there's not much to be said, and I just want to play. like I said, if that's just like a Borderlands gameplay, it's nothing impressive. And why would you watch me if you could watch a million other people? Um, I just want to have fun. Making others laugh is an absolute blessing, guys. All follows, subs, hosts, donations, and viewers are a blessing and nothing less. I've taken those things for granted in the past. I don't anymore. Um, kind of making others laugh, like I said, that goes hand in hand with like helping take care of my Gma. It gives me real purpose. That responsibility is so healthy for me. I love it, and I hope to be back to streaming and making others laugh on a consistent basis sometime in the future. Um, yeah, knowing that making others laugh and every viewer, all the way up to donations and subs, is a blessing. Those have to be top priorities and thought process when I'm starting up a stream. But these goddamn games, and that brings me into my third section, is the goddamn games, guys. Daquan made a similar video lately talking about similar things that I'm talking about right now in his break from gaming. Courage just tweeted about the 12-year anniversary of the release of Halo 3. Yes, guys, in my opinion, that was the best game to ever come out. I didn't play the first two, but the game was revolutionary. You guys have probably heard me talk about this many a times on stream, but I want to cover it again right here. It was the birth of MLG, one of the most memorable campaigns ever. It was a 4-player co-op, and so much fun trying to get the hidden skulls and achievements. There goes into my gameplay, guys. Lost a close one. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Just gonna keep chatting it up, let you guys hear me out for the rest of this video. A 4-player co-op campaign that was so much fun trying to get all the skulls and achievements. A forge mode that was brand new to any game. You can make your own modes and maps. Like for me, I loved making mongoose racing tracks on Sandtrap and Valhalla. That led to even better custom games with the Forge mode that had up to 16 players or something like that. And I remember having everybody from high school stacked into a lobby just laughing at like 3 in the morning. It was a fun, fair, competitive multiplayer with casual and ranked playlists. I still think the Halo 1 through 50 rankings was the best ranked system I've seen for a console game. And it's simple. Like, within 2 or 3 rankings, you could get matched up with people. Like if you're 45, you probably get matched up with people anywhere between 43 and 47. It was fair. You won your game. You went up a point or so, maybe. Maybe you had to win a couple to go up, but it was just fair and it was simple. There was even some dope cosmetic items in the game, like the Hayabusa skins or the katana sword. Like there wasn't many cosmetic items on Halo 3, but I still remember trying to get the nicer ones because it was something cool to strive for. The most important thing, though, about all of this was the lack of issues. The game worked. It was smooth. You could easily party up with friends. There was not many glitches. It was polished to perfection. There's never been a more memorable theme song in a game menu than the Halo 3 one, in my opinion. Yeah, Halo 3, best game all time, without a doubt. COD 4 came out a month or 2 later, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, that is. And Gears 1 was still thriving. Gears had came out the year before, but all 3 of those games were thriving at the same time. And because Xbox had exclusive rights to Gears and Halo, Xbox was on top of the world. And it was at that time when I first got an Xbox 360 and fell in love. I didn't even know what Xbox Live was when I got my 360. And my friend told me to get on Xbox Live, got on Xbox Live, didn't realize we could play with each other like that, and mind blown. Never went back since. Addicted. Games have slowly gone downhill over the years, guys. There's still great games like Borderlands, God of War, different single-player kind of games like that, but those games don't really last long. You beat the game a couple times and you hit max level, and that's pretty much it. Talking a couple of days, maybe a couple weeks. This past month, there were some games I'm looking forward to that really just didn't have good releases, in my opinion. Gears 5, broken multiplayer all weekend. You just couldn't play with your friends or even by yourself consistently. The campaign is just never going to compare to the originals. Horde and Escape were boring, and that's pretty much it for Gears 5. NBA 2K, Glock bot for me. which I was fucking super stoked for. I was excited to play 2K this year. We started playing my team off the rip, and I got addicted to it. It was so fun upgrading my characters and my team. But when you're not getting full credit for completing things, like I beat the all-time Lakers team filled with diamonds and pink diamonds. I mean, you should see that roster. The all-time Lakers team on Superstar, and I did not get the 3 stars that I deserved credit for. And I think this happened twice. Once my game crashed, and the other time it like glitches out and doesn't give you the 3 stars that you chose to play. And another thing was I got a heat check pack after 350 triple threat wins, and those games go to 21 points, and it disappeared. I never got to open it. It just disappeared. That was the only heat check pack I've ever had. I wanted to get a heat check card. Apparently these developers have the same issues every year, and they don't really seem to care at all. It's really scary to think about. There's new packs coming out, and that's cool, and it's really exciting. Everybody loves opening new packs, but the game has to work to its core before anybody wants to spend more money on it. And don't even get me started with the game mechanics. NBA Street had was more competitive, and you could goaltend all game back in the early 2000s. The new Call of Duty beta, guys, I actually hated it, man, as much as that probably sucks for you guys to hear. I really did. I tried to be fair and give it a couple extra chances, but it was rough. The 6v6 all the way to the 20v20, those maps were ass. It was hard to see people, and it caters to camping, or should I say leaning around corners, aim down sight. I much prefer games like Black Ops 4. There's a good amount of outplayability and mobility. Black Ops 4 could have been great without the specialists. Ground War for Modern Warfare has potential for casual fun, but not playing mindlessly all day. Like, if I'm just playing for no reason or just leveling up like a prestige, it's going to get pretty boring pretty quick. Screen just went black in the background, but that doesn't really matter. Gunfight is really what I'm hoping for, is competitive, guys, because I'd love to do tourneys and wagers on that, but we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. I just need to have something to play for, like I said. I used to play for achievements, then I played for the thrill of just dominating lobbies. Now I need more, unfortunately. I need to be addicted to the grind. I loved grinding 2K for a couple weeks, upgrading my team, but it just has so many issues. Borderlands is great, but it's always going to be a filler game to me because it doesn't last more than a couple days or weeks. Leaderboards are usually broken on these new Call of Duties if they aren't going by SPM anyway. I mean, like, who really cares about my SPM? I want to compete or just get addicted to a game, guys. Fortnite had me for a while, but that time's passed. What's going to be the next game to come out of nowhere and take over? We all need to hope that there's several games in the making right now that we don't know about, because there's a good chance we're just going to get recycled annual content that's a money grab year after year. I want to take this time to give a special shout out to Rocket League for being a great game to just consistently play over the years. It's an amazing esport, and I would say the most fair and competitive game I've ever played in my life. Shout outs to you, Rocket League. I'll always go back to you. And it's pretty much going to be it, guys. I'll be doing my thing, living my life. I'll be playing some things here and there. I'll start up the stream anytime I feel like I could enjoy myself enough to stream something. I do love trying to brighten other people's days. I might upload some gameplay comms or something like that to YouTube, but usually just raw content because I don't like to spend time editing. Like Daquan said in his video, I wish I could wake up every day excited and addicted to a game, because it's been a while. I'm hopeful and optimistic that those days will come back to us again. It's just a matter of time for now. Hit me up on social media if you guys ever have any questions or just need someone to talk to. Hopefully I decide to start up a couple streams here and there, but I'm not planning any of it, and I'm going to go with the flow. I love the champions of planet Earth, and I hope you all are doing very well. Thank you guys for watching. That's it for now, and on that note, we'll be seizing you, Caesar. Ska, ska, bre, bre. Sorry you guys had to see me take that fat L on Rocket League.